Good morning. Good morning. How we doing? Okay. Overnight inventory is long. Overnight inventory is 100% long. And we are having a hell of a time correcting lower. All of the trading is above Friday's close. The point of control is now above Friday's high, so we've got distribution. I'm looking at a look above and fail of 67. I'm short 65 and a half. And I'm just that's why I was a little late. Sorry. I shorted just here 65, 66, and I had my stop basically right there. And it's just dropping into some bids here a little bit. Now today is month end, okay? So happy month end. Okay? We're looking, if we were to open right here, we're going to open on a gap. Right? Oh, it's simple. It means all the overnight volume has traded over previous day's close. Pretty simple. Okay, so let's go take a look. What do I mean by that? Hey, Raj. Good afternoon. So here's what we mean. Here's the close of Friday. Here's all the trading of the overnight session. So this, my friends, means long inventory. Whoa, that's small. Yeah, so that's all that means is inventory is long. Right? Now, why is that important? Right? Why is that important? Because right now we're looking for a move to correct inventory. So you want to trade with the move instead of trying to fight it. Right? So we're looking for a move lower. If we were short, we would be looking for a move up. Make sense? Okay, so if inventory is long and it does not move lower, that means you got a bunch of buy orders pushing the market higher. If inventory is short and it can't get higher, it means you've got a bunch of sellers pushing the market down. It's real simple. Really, really simple. That's really it. We're just trying to get clues direction-wise, right? Now, if you guys haven't watched the morning video, let me just put it this way. If you haven't watched the morning video and you're not making money, and you want to actually change from not making money to making money, go watch the morning video. it'll be very helpful. Okay, the morning video I talk about course correcting. And course correcting meaning you're in a trade, right? The trade does not work out. You get stopped out, right? How do you use that information to correct and trade in the right way? Right? It's using the information you're getting that the market's giving back to you to correct and adapt your business. It's harder than it sounds. It sounds really easy, but I would say 100% of retail traders cannot do it. It's tough, man. It's really hard. Course correcting is really hard. Nobody does it well. Nobody teaches you how to do it, and they just kind of let you like swing in the wind. So that's what we're going to be working on this week, next week, the rest of our life. I finally found a way to put into words what I've been trying to teach. That's been really difficult. So, say you had gone long here. What do I mean? Give me an example, okay? So, say if I had gone long here and I'd got stopped out. Then you can turn around and if you're on the ball, you look, oh my God, I'm at 2 times cost basis. I should be short. Turn around, you short that, put your stop there, and trade in the right direction. So one thing of course correcting is direction, right? Knowing because where inventory is. The other thing is location, right? And the other thing is time. Do you enter the trade too early, get stopped out, and then have it work in your direction? All of those things happen all the time, and you need to be able to use that information and correct the way you're doing business to be able to make money. And it's a hell of a lot easier said than done. So it looks like we're going to open underneath Friday's Friday's high, excuse me. And let's see, so probably no gap, right? Overnight inventory is now above the high. That's going to create selling pressure lower. Get it? So if you are, if you're a seller and you think the market's going to open underneath Friday's high and you're shorting the market here, where's your stop? Oh, it's right there. It's right above Friday's high, right? Right above Friday's high. Now there's VWAP is down here, and we're going to come into VWAP, and there are going to be some buy orders before VWAP, like you see right here. Look, these are all buy orders. That unfilled space between a reference and the bottom of your current candle, those are bids. When sellers see bids, they will raise price because they see people lining up. So say you're short a little bit, you want to come in, you want to put some bids in and cover. There's a stop right here. Had you been short 58, 59, cover a little at 56, cover a little at 56, got two more, right? If I can't get them at 55, I'll go buy them back and take the offer before the market opens. Right there, market's open. We're looking for sellers. I'm short 57. Woohoo! Covering 50, 52, and I got 3 left. Short 57. I'm flat. Thank you. Done. There you go. We did get to VWAP, and we pierced it. That was a lovely trade. I was short 57, stopped just above the previous day high, and it just dropped like a stone. That is an inventory correction trade. You guys get what I mean now? Why I kept going inventories long, inventories long, inventories long. The trades to the downside, you take the short, you're done. Right? You're done working the first minute of trading. Now, let me tell you something. That is not an easy trade. It took years to finally get that right. It really, really took years to finally get that right. Now let's see, after the correction, bing, right? Now we're going to see if we pop over the previous day high. There should be a little bit of resistance somewhere here in that 64, 65 area. Be careful now, the candles are big, right? So we know that there's a seller up here. Right there, right there. We know there are sellers just under 70. See? Like 69. So we accept over 59. Watch out and see if that level at 68, 69 get popped out. Yeah, we will be doing lab sections and breaking down trades. Now remember, um, we don't need to go higher, Milo. Nothing needs to happen. It's all about if we have the order flow to do it. If enough people got short at 50, added at 58, you're seeing them trying to cover at 69. If we get enough people short on a move down in the wrong trade location, they're really, really going to help us push price, boom, right back up. So, folks, if you're interested in learning how to do this, we will be doing. Um, we're going to be doing a class. Well, I think tomorrow because Friday's a holiday, right? That is one hell of a short covering candle, Milo. So we'll be starting doing this tomorrow, and we'll do on Wednesday if you guys want. And it's all going to be on course correcting and really refining the trading. Because here's my thing. I would love to make 50, 100 grand in a day. 200 grand, 300 grand. But you need the money to do it. And you really need the focus and the attention. So how about we start making $500 to $1,000 a day, 500 to $1,000 a day, and actually pay ourselves, right? I would love to know on the 5-second candle when your entry was on that short. Uh, well, I don't know where it was on the 5-second candle, China. All I know is I was short. Whoop. It's really simple. I was short here. I don't use a 5-second chart. Do you see this right here? I was short there. See? I was short 50, just right here. Sorry, on this one I was short here, 57 down to VWAP. Real simple. The reason was the overnight high was 59 and change. So I hit it here. Here's my stop. And this is where I covered. Real simple. Real simple. Okie dokie. Look at this. There's all the short seller covering, right? The point of control. That's size. Why? Because you ran the overnight high, brought in the shorts. Now we're going to dip down again. Now let's go find the bid. Let's go find, I'm looking like at 69 to see if we hold 69. Let's see. Curious here. Yeah, the other thing we do in our training labs is actually you share your screen, I trade over your shoulder. Just like you would on a trade desk. You show your screen, and I instruct you. Okay, put your bid here, put your, and you won't find that in any other trading room, right? Where we will interact with you, train you how to think and how to execute. Okay, here we go. Gee whiz, another short. I did not catch that. I was too busy flapping my gums. I'm just working off the levels here. Now let's see if we stay underneath 67. I'm going to wait for the next candle. And if we do, I'll take another short and see if we can get down to the previous day high. So boom, there's the next candle. Right, I'm selling 64. My 65 and 3/4 is my stop. I've got a 52 bid in, 62 bid, I'm sorry. I'm only short 2 contracts, and the next contract, I put in a bid at 60 and a quarter, and I did not get filled. So I'm buying it back at 61 and a half. As soon as that candle opened, I hit the sell bid. And that's how you take that trade. Right? When I saw it wasn't hitting my 60 bid, I just grabbed the offer real quick. And that's how you use the buttons on the DOM. Now let's see. Next candle. If we stay under 67, there's another good chance of a short. Watch the top of this candle. We need them to sell. There we go. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. If we get back over 67, 68, be careful on the short, okay? Means we've lost our seller. See, look, we need to have that seller underneath 67, and then on the next candle, move down to 65. And that's how you get that trend line, right? If the top of the candles keeps moving lower. But I don't like the way it's acting right here, and I don't like how big these candles are. So I did okay off the open. Now I'm just kind of sit back. I'll switch to the micro. The next trade, watch for the next trade and watch where the top of this candle is. The next candle, I'm sorry, not the next trade. Watch. As it comes back up, look at this. Look at this. Boom. See? Back over 67. Right? So if you short at the bottom of a candle and you get trapped, then you guys call it getting wicked out or whatever the hell it is. But see, that's why you always want to wait. Right? Because the deep dive, the next candle, low is higher. Oh, low is higher. Yeah, wait a minute. I'm not going to fall for that twice, right? Just in case. You will fall for these things, but in this market environment, because the candles are so bloody big, it's very easy to get 3 or 4 points offside in 10, 20, 30 seconds. Once you understand that, you're going to change how you do business, right? You have to adapt how you do business. Otherwise, it's very, very difficult. It's very easy to even if you make a little money, you give it all back really quickly. Now here, I'm going to leave it alone. Here, it's not clear. The candles are big and you're going back and forth over a level that I would trade. That's almost as bad as the candles being small over a level I would trade. A lot of the times I'm perfectly happy sitting and waiting. Technically, that is a look below and fail, but man, it was hard to take. Look at the size of that candle, 65 to 74. And it's still got 15 seconds left in it. Ugh. Happy month end, by the way. This is typical month end trading. And it's also the end of the quarter, right? Don't forget, it's also the end of the quarter. End of quarter, end of month. Get all this weird stuff happening. Oh. If we accept over 75, 76, yeah, oh yeah. The holiday too, right, Jimmy? Friday's the 4th, and it's a big one. Old Uncle Sam is 250 years old. Big holiday. If we accept over the overnight high, where are your levels? Really, you're looking for. You see this? The high of the 25th? That's where your stops are going to be. It's a long way up. It's a long way up. It's just under 91. So be careful because there's nothing to sell into this. Right? That's that 91, which is up here. So if we get over 81 and a quarter, be careful. We go mark that out. Guys, okay? Everyone still breathing? Don't forget to breathe when you're trading big candles, okay? Good, good. Oh. There was that 81 and a quarter. Oh boy. Here comes the pain. Short squeeze and a quarter. You should not be surprised. Right? You should not be surprised. What, you thought everyone was going to have a crappy quarter? Is it an early close Thursday? Beautiful. Woohoo! You just made my day. Thank you, sir. Or madam. That is a beautiful thing. I love an early close. Oh yeah, tomorrow's Canada Day. I forgot Canada Day. How are my Canadians doing? Well, hopefully you're not short in Canada. Shouldn't be. You guys should know the month-end game pretty good. Hmm. A little back trace, backfill here. Hey, Doug, what's going on? Almost up to that 91. We came close. We came close. If we take out 91, what are the upper stops? Well, you've got to stop here, just under 95, so it'll be like 94 and 3/4, 94 half, and then you're going to have a stop here. The double top from the 24th. Okay? If we take that double top, what's the next level we're looking at? Right? If we take that double top at 74.96, 75.11 is our target, right? Because technically we did a look below and fail of 73.91, and we're getting rotation up to 75.11. Hey, TBD, sure, fire away. Go ahead. Cool. Questions are good. Pure distribution here. It'll just go sideways until we find more bids and can take out that 88. So if you're a short seller, right? Say you're a short seller and you're going, you know what? I see a seller here, here, and here. So I'm going to short 86. I'm going to put my stop at 88. Then I'd go and put bids down here at 78, 79. Because you're looking for a backfill to here. And if it keeps going, then you'd be looking for a 74, 73 fill. Make sense? You notice that there's a seller. You initiate. You put your stop here. This is where you short. This is the stop. Bid, bid, bid. So this is cover 1, cover 2, cover 3. And there you go. I just told you the trade that would happen. There you go. Overnight high is the ultimate target. There's going to be some short covering here before you hit that overnight high. That's where we came into the 74s and stopped and bounced. See? That's where you came into that 74 and bounced. And if you're long, you're looking for sellers at 84, 85. Exactly. Build it, they will come. Build it, they will literally come. They'll come in. If you build it, they'll come and buy. You just got to give them a good reason to buy and a little nudge. They'll be there. They'll jump in with both feet. There's that 88 seller again, right? You know there's a seller at 88. You okay, TBD? TBD? Right? You were going to ask a question. I was waiting for you. You okay? Point of control's up there at 86 now, 86 and a quarter. Lots of short covering. The smart shorts use the liquidation to cover right over the last couple of days especially when we went under 73.91 down to 73.80 and change. That was smart. The dumb shorts got short underneath there, and they've been trying to cover ever since. The fact that overnight inventory did not correct at all was, I mean, other than that little dip that I was lucky enough to hit, it hit, corrected for 1 minute, 2 minutes, and boom, right back up. Why does it only correct 60% of the time? It's 60 to 70% of the time that it corrects. Why does it only correct 60 or 70% of the time? Because order flow. And gamma options hedging, I'm sure it does. But I have no frickin' clue how to trade it. So does that make sense? Now that's 60% of the time we got given as a statistic, but that stat is from 1986. So you have to take that with a grain of salt, okay? Number one, okay? Let me actually just write this out because that's a really good question, TBD, right? That's a really good question. Let me write this out. While we wait, and three, there you go. Yeah, we've seen LC and I have seen us go long, and then it doesn't correct for weeks. And as far as gamma and that sort of thing is, right? I know I joke around a lot with the gamma people, but seriously, I don't know how gamma and hedging is going to affect your trading because you would have to look at the gamma and hedging, figure it out, and then, right, like they say in Dude, Where's My Car? And then you're going to have to craft a trade around that. So I don't know how you do that. And we're coming back down to the previous day high, VWAP down here at 59. This is a big rotation. Let's see if we catch a bid again. Right? We've done this, or do we now come back into the 41s? Right? Yeah, you're exactly right on that. Right? We've been accumulating, right? I don't know how much options data is. If we get under VWAP, if we get under 58, under that previous day high, you are then looking for a move down to 50 again, like the trade I took off the open. Okay, guys, on this inventory correction stuff, how about we kind of like chill a little bit because I don't want to overcomplicate it and screw up the people who are new. Okay? Okay. Just read the chart. Exactly, Milo. When in doubt, let's fall back on the chart, right? If you are inconsistently profitable, like now TBD, you trade size and things like that, so you can monkey around with different things. If you're new, if you're not profitable, if you're struggling to be consistent, what these guys are talking about in my trading room, just take it and throw it away right for now, right? For now, until you start making 5 grand a day consistently. That's my benchmark. Right? If you want to overcomplicate your life, do so when you're consistently making over 5 grand a day. Does that help? Can I look at Microsoft? Sure. Let's go look at Microsoft. SpaceX holding IPO price. Good. Where is Microsoft? There they are. You see a bid at $124. You realize that the stock is trading at 379, right? Or are you thinking, are you looking at the same Microsoft I'm looking at? James, because you got 124.36. Stock's trading $379. Oh, Intel. Okay. It helps if you get the right stock. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. I'll have to pull up Intel. I was like, wait a minute. What am I missing? Am I looking at the right stock? MicroStrategy. Oh, geez. Don't even get me started on MicroStrategy. I'm going to make a call on MicroStrategy. Honestly, MicroStrategy, I'll be surprised if that stock holds $12 a share. The way it's trading. There's something seriously wrong with that stock. I've been saying so for months now. Ever since it broke $240, I've been telling people to get the hell out of it. I don't like it. Something about that guy that I just don't trust. Oh man. Okay, so I'm not the I didn't want to say it out loud, Leslie. I didn't want to use the P word, right? I did not want to use the P word with him, but there's something fishy about that stock. I don't like the way he looks. I don't like the way he talks. I wouldn't trust him. I wouldn't trust him with my $300 Chevy Chevette. I still don't know what the infinite money glitch is. Intel. Oh man, I really like Intel. We should have been buying it here at $23. That's what I know about Intel. Or we should have been buying it under 50. But here, I don't know if I see a 124 bid. Uh, It's big and gappy here. That's what I don't like about it. I'd love a look below and fail of 72 on Intel. I know. I realize it doesn't help you here, right? They made it a glitch in the system. Yeah. You know what the glitch in the system was? People are naive and they'll buy anything if you spin a good tail. And that was the glitch in the system, and they made infinite money off their shareholders. Sorry, I don't know. I I have nothing against Bitcoin. I think it's a beautiful thing. I own Bitcoin, although I own Bitcoin a lot higher than it is now, right? But not enough that it can hurt me, right? Just a really small position. But that guy, man, he just rubs me the wrong way. He just looks like a hustler. I would wait. I would really wait on Intel. It's so high right now, and the way it's trading is kind of big and gappy. Do you see what I mean? Like it gaps up and it gaps down and it gaps up. It's really hard to trade, especially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's at 8 times cost basis, right? Cost basis is $18 to $23. The securities purchase agreement was done at 23.28. So if you got in anywhere under $50, you're smiling on Intel. But right here, not until the chart smooths out a little bit. Maybe if they fill that 72 gap, I don't know. But right now, it's we missed the train on that stock, right? Totally missed the train on Intel. Okay. There's that under VWAP short that I was talking about. Let's see if we can break 50. And if we take out the 50s, you're going to be looking for 41 and a half, which is down here. Sorry, I should not be talking smack about public companies, but sometimes you just see stuff. You know, it's like that company Wish. I was trying to warn people not to buy that stock at 30, at 16, at 12, at 5. Now the stock doesn't even exist anymore, right? If you are short from under VWAP, your warning level is 53. So say if you're short 56, 57, right? Go put some bids in here at 46, 47, 44. Bid the thing down to 42, 43. Yeah, 23 was when they did the security purchase agreement, right, Lear? Glitch in the system making infinite money. People believe that? Holy cow, man. There's that 44 bid. Hey, Mike, how you doing? That's even better than unicorn. Alrighty, what's next for us here? We're back in cost basis where we bought it earlier, then distributed it. Let's see what happens now. We still haven't corrected inventory, right? To correct inventory, we're going to have to go all the way down to that overnight low and the close, right? Oh, there's 41. Beautiful. So nice liquidation. Don't stand in the way. Whoop. Oh boy. Under 41, just stay short down to 36. We take out the 36s. You're looking for 33. So do you see how it took an hour? Well, not an hour. Let's say all of last period, so half an hour. Oh, so maybe like 40 minutes to actually correct inventory, right? Is my audio breaking up for just you, or is it breaking up for everyone? Hmm. Could be a YouTube thing. Apologies if it is. Why does it take inventory time to correct? Think about it this way, Milo, right? Say, Milo, you've got 5,000 apples for sale, and the market opens and a whole bunch of buyers come in, right? You with me, Milo? So the market opens and a whole bunch of buyers come in, and you're selling up here, right? The only reason that you would lower prices if the buyers leave, right, Milo? So that's why inventory takes time to correct, because it takes time for buyers to leave and everybody to lower price. Simple. But when you open the doors to the store, everybody rushes in to buy. You know what I mean? There you go. It's all very simple commerce. Right? It's all very, very simple commerce. Now, next trade, I'd like a look below and fail of 24. That would be nice. Let's see. We know there are sellers here, right? Just at 44. Okay, 44, 45. So no look below and fail here, 41 yet. Thanks, Mike. And now let's see if we. I really wanted to push down to the 24s, just down here. The Friday's cost basis is 22 to 23, 24. It's right here. So I'll be looking for this trade. Look below and fail of 24 and a half. So you just chill out and wait for it. No need to get all hot and bothered. and we're just waiting to buy it at a discount. That's all we're doing. The look below and fail trade is pretend we're like those people who go to the sale at Saks Outlet or Nordstrom Rack, right? We're looking to get those Florsheim Imperials for 99 bucks, right? How do you handle overtrading problems? Very simple. You could just go get coffee. Leslie, you're such a pacifist. No, seriously. Seriously, the reason you're overtrading, right? Yeah, so yeah, I was being quiet because I was giving people a rather how shall I say innovative solution to overtrading. So let's see if we can get a look below and fail of 24 half. Yeah, you're overtrading because you don't know what you're doing. So it's like if I had given you a gun, just wait for the long. If there's no long, just wait. Let it wait to go long until we get back over 24.25. Till then, just leave it alone. If you're short, yeah, where's your guy? I don't know. Oof. Let's see what happens here. If it accepts back over 24.25, you can pay yourself on your short a little bit. So, sir, what you're doing is like if we gave you a gun and you'd never been in battle, you'd just fire the gun all over the place. You'd fire it into the air because you'd get scared. And next thing you know, you're out of bullets. So you haven't been trained on how to kill. You haven't been trained on how to make money. That's all you need. You just need to train yourself to wait for trades that make sense. A trade that I'm waiting for is the look below and fail of 2 times cost basis, right? This is 2 times discount. So I need the market to reclaim 26 to tell me that the sell orders are done so I can buy a little at 26.27 and sell it at 33. Right? The trade has to make business sense. There's no reason me buying it here. I'm just going to get stopped out. See, the sellers are still pushing it lower. Right? So you are over trading because you don't know what you're doing. 99% of trading problems stem from the fact that you don't know what you're doing. Right? If you are experiencing sound issues, please refresh your YouTube. Right? There's no long trade here. It's correcting inventory. It's still to the short side. And we're just dropping in. So now I'm not interested until 73.90. And remember what was lurking at 73.91 is my level. 73.91 and a quarter, which you're just dropping right down into. Right? Yeah. Yes. Well, the other thing too, Milo, is let me ask you a question, Milo. If you had shorted here and covered here, would that be good enough? Now you're kicking yourself that you missed this? Well, you could have shorted from there to there, and that would have been one short. And then you could have reshorted it here, stop here, down to here. That's another short. This part, I couldn't predict, right? So you could take that in two trades, right? This part here, the end of the move is always, for me, harder to predict. But the short from VWAP down and then the short from 41, when I didn't see them reclaim the 41, 42s, right? Got to watch for that. Good. It's like, yeah, it's like cutting up the pizza in a bunch of pieces. So now we're going sideways. Now I'm looking for that look below and fail of 24.5. Let's see. Right? Let's see. Another big movement day, eh? Jeez. High 74.90, low 74.09. Hmm. Lots of range. Yeah. And when I say that, 99% of trading problems come from a lack of knowledge and skill, I put myself in the same category. I go through and I have gone through the same spanking machine that you guys are going through. We all go through the same thing. Nobody escapes the retail trader spanking machine. Nobody escapes it. You know? That's why I'm really big on teaching people the simplicity of doing business at Trading Syndicate, right? Because we are not a baffle 'em with your BS room, you know? Here I'm relaxed. See, I'm just kibitzing with you guys. We're just talking. Right? If we're Hawaii, we're just talking story, just relaxing, right? Because we want to wait. We want to be sharp when that 25, 26, when that opportunity comes up. I don't mind even buying 27, 28 up to 33, 34. I'm perfectly willing to do that. See, now this is where I always jump in. I buy it. I buy it and then I get stopped out. I should let this candle close. I even have a counter telling me to wait. I don't mind buying it a little high. As long as it holds 24, 25. And see how it's not? Wait for the next candle and see if that holds. And it doesn't. See? See? It didn't hold. We got a seller right here. Rat bastard is right here. So now we know where the seller is, right? We waited it out. Now we know not to buy it at 24, 25 because this bastard's just going to knock it down. Wait until we clear out the 27, 28s. You're going to pay a little higher, but at least you're going to clear out that seller. See, they're still there, right? This is why you wait for the next candle. Because I was all ready to go buy 26. And had I bought 26, I would have been stopped out at 23, 24. Easily. And that is a mistake I have made before. So this time wait and pay a little higher. There we go, right? Pay a little higher and sell it, right? So I'm long 28, sold one at 30, sold one at 30 and a quarter, and I'm flat. Right? So I bought it at 28, I sold it at 30, just a couple of points, right? But I'm not the greatest on that execution. Should have bought some more contracts. And if it holds, now if it holds this white line, you can stay long in the trade. If it comes back underneath that white line, that means the sellers have engaged again and it's going to go to 24. This is a mistake I've made a million times. It depends if the trade is there. This is a really good question, right? It all depends. So is Moran the only one having sound issues, or are you guys all having sound issues? Moran, I would check you. There's something with your computer, Moran, because you're always complaining that we have sound issues. So, sorry. Maybe try rebooting your computer, right? I don't know. Yeah. It's a YouTube bandwidth thing. I'm sorry. And you got to sell into the strength, right? There's a beeping. Yeah, they're doing construction outside my window. I apologize for that. Roadworks finally showed up. If any of you are in the UK, you know what I'm talking about. The Roadworks crew decided to work today. That's a special thing. They were jackhammering at 5 in the morning. System volume. Okay, the desktop audio is turned down, I think. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's pretty much it for this morning. Let's go see how the cool kids are doing. Crab Apple 281. Amazon Rainforest. Ooh, nice look at below and fail of 231 on Amazon, eh? Any of you catch that trade? Amazon long 232, 233, all the way up to 244, 245. There's the look below and fail, look below and fail. Beautiful trade. Google Poogle, nothing to do there. It's just waiting. Needs a good sell-off. Lily, this thing is just like a runaway train. Meta, ugh. I don't think anybody actually trades Meta. Nobody I talk to trades it. Micron on these things with these big, huge candles. NVIDIA. I would love a look below and fail of 179 on NVIDIA. You know, if we could pick up some position, a look below and fail of 179 up to 190 again, that would be nice. SanDisk, I need to put some... Ooh, SpaceX, look at that seller up here, eh? There's a 159 seller in SpaceX for sure. Let's see if it holds 150. And of course, the old Tesla. I haven't looked at this in a long time. There we go. Another look below and fail. That 24 was good. The first one wasn't that great. The second one worked really nice. Sorry about that. I should have been more on that one, but there you go. Why not the look above and fail? Well, I gave it to you a couple. I gave you two shorts, Jonathan, on the way down. But why would you take the look above and fail here? Right? So you're saying why not the look above and fail here? Because you see, you looked below and failed 24. So there's no reason to short it here because you'd be dead. So if you were shorting 24.22, it's now trading at 74.40. Why does it seem better here? Because you're here, Milo. This is cost basis. This is 2 times discount. So you're getting a better deal here. So it brought in more buyers because it's a better deal. Simple, right? There you go. Cool. So on the first look below and fail, right? We looked below and failed, but we had inventory taken in, so the sellers stepped in and pushed it down. The second one was cleaner. There you go. Right? Now this thing's clean. It's clean under 38. You've cleaned up all the sellers under 38. You'll get used to this way of talking that I have as time goes on and you stay in the room. And that's how you talk on a trade desk. Is it clean under this? Is it clean under that? That kind of thing. Cool. Took it a couple of times. It's like a vacuum cleaner going back and forth, Milo, over the carpet. We left, see, when we first did it, right, we vacuumed the thing out here, but we left a couple of ES contracts under the couch, left a few under the bed, had to go pick those up before we did this, if that makes sense. Cool. Well, my friends, that's it for this morning. Thanks for joining us. If you guys want to learn how to trade on YouTube in a nice and calm setting where you make your money and then you keep your money, we're all about keeping the money, right? I'm ridiculously cheap. I hate seeing people lose money unnecessarily. So we will teach you how to make money. We'll teach you how to keep it. And we'll teach you how to be just a really, really cheap old bastard and not give money away to this market. Okay? Thanks for being with us. Right? Don't worry, China, we will teach you the exact mechanics, the human story behind what is going on. It's always the same. It hasn't changed in thousands of years. It's just become automated now, so it's much more efficient. That's all. It's just an efficient way to deliver inventory. Just like robots take something off the shelf and give it to the customer. Like, say, if you went into McDonald's and it was automated, right? They bring you your Big Mac on a little robotic tray. It's just more efficient. This is just the same thing. Except here we're delivering ES contracts or Microsoft stock or Apple or SpaceX or whatever. But it's all the same. Thanks, Craw. Welcome to the room. Good to have you. Welcome to all the new people in the room. If you guys need help, reach out. I am around. I'm going to go in and get in my 10,000 steps before my girlfriend kicks my butt. And I will be back in about an hour if you need me. But I got to go walk. Otherwise, I'm in big trouble. Thanks, everyone. Have a great morning. Reach out if you need help. Appreciate you guys. Bye for now.